if those don't give us our access to anything, you know, because it's like the Oxy Ale, the Cube, or whatever, there's also Marsh Cave.
Oh yeah, man.
Interesting to see. Oh, there's level 1 nuke.
Well, easy seed.
Level 1 nuke, level 1 Invis 2. It's good to be Red Mage.
And as you can see, everyone took red mages. Some took 2, some took 1. One fine day down at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen took 1 black belt and 1 red mage. That's pretty spicy, as you said earlier to me.
Yeah, so one of the things about the way this game works is experience is divided amongst all surviving party members. And one of the things we've introduced in the randomizer is the ability to take the nun character, which basically counts as a dead party member who just can't be revived. One fine day is basically going out on a limb and saying, no, I'm going to run a 2-man party. I'm going to use that extra experience I'm getting, basically double over what all of our other runners are going to get, unless they decide to kill off their thief, to get my black belt up so that I can just demolish the Temple of Fiends. And look, already got a level 3 party.
Although he runs into some creeps at the end there before he talks to Princess Sarah, but 1 nuke takes down Garland and gets a canal for his trouble. Silver, they're attacking the chest on the left-hand side there. They find a heal potion on the bottom left. I didn't see what Sarah gave us, I apologize.
Yeah, so we got a canal and the herb from our Cornerian Royals. That's going to make the Elfland trip super nice. You can go down, turn in that herb right away. Looks like a saber and 13k gil up in the upper left corner of Topher.
13k is actually not too terribly bad for having a level 1 nuke. You can save that for other spells.
Yeah, especially this early, that'll probably get you the money you need to get through at least your shopping trip in Provoca, if not your shopping trip through Elfland.
Yeah, One Fine Day's making his way to Provoca, finding Odd Eyes and Sahags.
Oof, that Imp and Wolf pack that Sil ran into looks pretty nasty. Hopefully that stuff is on the Imps and not on the Wolves, because those Wolves show up in a fair number of places. Ooh! Level 2 heal 3 and exit, so that'll be nice.
That's a good pickup. Quad X at level 2 as well. That's going to make quick work of some of these fiends.
Well, possibly. We've got our scaling not up super high, so if our runners are clever, they might be able to use that Quad X to get that last 299 or less damage.
Sonny Wrath making quick work of the pirates, as you noticed. In love for me, he has taking all of his party members as Gene, so we're going to be counting the Gene deaths as they go, as we see them. Houses are pretty cheap at 1k apiece.
Yeah, and Sonny takes out the pirates and gets their loot. Pun intended.
I like it. They just steal random musical instruments, ships, canals, canoes, whatever they can get their hands on.
Looks like we also have 2 quick sweeper spells at level 2 as well. Fire 2 and Lit 2. Not the greatest in the world, but I mean, if you need it to round out your Black Mage's spell list, I don't see why not.
Especially if you're doing fighting any enemies that are weak against those spells, like you can save those nuke charges for something nastier.
Indeed, that's especially going to be relevant once we start getting into like Topher, where we really want to make every single nuke count.
It looks like they're just taking a little vanilla route here. They're heading down towards Elfland here, getting ready to turn into herb. We've got ice, ordeals, and marsh incentivized. So these guys are going to be making their way down the marsh cave soon.
Yeah, and luckily for all of our runners, exit was level 2, and I imagine our runners are going to make that do work.
And one fine day gets the ruby from the Elf Prince.
So that does put Floater at Sarda on the table.
But they can't get the Sarda until they kill the vampire in the Earth Cave.
Early Sarda is on. Early Sages at Crescent Lake is the flag that's off.
I wrote it down wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no big deal.
Let me fix that.
Ooh, level 3 fast and ice 3. So that's gonna be pretty good. We've got a red learnable fog 2 at level 3 as well. Probably not going to see that with the level of scaling we're at. We're probably going to see our runners trying for the evasion stacks, especially with Invis 2 at level 1.
Oh yeah. And that just adds more with those ice spells. This is going to add more to their death magic on their way down here to Marsh Cave.
Yeah, I saw a level 4 life and warp. Oh, and Chad also pointing out level 4 Fade. So there's our big sweeper magic for this seed. You're welcome, runners.
Sonny's taking some fights here at the Elfland. Meanwhile, one fine day is heading down towards the bottom of Marsh. Not messing around, not worrying about things. He knows what he wants. He wants that incentivized chest. Runs into some gargoyles.
Yeah, chat also pointing out that that's our tracker, MG Weirdo, who is very helpfully pointing out that our shop item for the seed is the chime in Elfland.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if Sonny is trying to get the money for that. Nope, he went down to Marsh Cave too. Looks like one fine day had reset out of Marsh Cave.
Sill's making the play to go to Melmond early. Let's see what they find. Life 2 and Quake in the respective magic shops.
They also found Fire 3 and Pro Rings.
Yeah, and Iron Armor, which is going to be nice for their fighter.
And it looks like they might be going to... Nope, they're leaving.
Yeah, I would imagine they're sailing their ship around the outside so that they can go somewhere else after they've done things in the Elfland area. But we'll see.
Got a question in chat. Do we have open access flags or whatever it's called with the extra docks? We do have open progression on, but not extended open progression. So you're not going to be able to dock at the Rukon Desert, and you can't get to Northwest Castle from Dwarf Cave.
By foot, at least.
Well, you can walk around it now.
Yeah, we have standard open progression on, which means that we have the northern docks. We also have the ability to canoe between Ice Cave and Volcano, and you can walk to Dwarf Cave, not that it matters with the ship.
And we didn't touch on it, but one fine day does get out of the Marsh Cave and finds the tail in the incentivized location.
And what a tale he'll have to tell.
Now, with the black belt fixes on, you can promote right away. Do you think he's going to do that when he finds the airship?
I think it's really going to depend on how he's feeling with his magic solution, because he does have the solo red mage, and there are some nice spells that he might be able to pick up when he promotes, but he's not going to lose out on those charges regardless. So I can totally see holding off and doing a final shopping trip at the very end. So the black belt has always been allowed to promote to get the magic defense, but the issue is if you promote early, you get on the master's lower MDef growth. So you want to, if you have a black belt, the meta in vanilla is to delay promoting until the very last second.
Yeah, that way your black belt gets the most magic defense for his troubles.
And it is worth noting that that is still the case in this flag set. I just double-checked. Vanilla magic defense is on.
Yeah, so that's definitely might influence One Fine Day's decision there with his black belt. Now, I bet you he's probably going to be making the Melmon play too. Do you take that time to go to Sarda because you have the ruby? Sarda is on.
So there's two different magic defense fixes. One of which flips the black belt's magic defense growth, so that the master is the one who gets the increased growth, so that you are incentivized just to promote as soon as possible. There's also one that flips it for all light warriors.
You notice One Fine Day's ignoring those desert tiles because we do have the Zozo Melmon flag on. Find many of harsh things in Melmond. Silverfire making their way down here, finds a lot of money for their trouble, and exits right out. Now we go wait and see what the old man's gonna give us. Senor Sarda. Gonna go take out his pet hyenas here. What are they doing to my dogs? Are these unrunnable too? Ugh. Or are they just taking it?
Yeah, well, it is worth noting that, you know, the MDEF changes are fixes or rebalances depending on how you want to look at them. But what it does is it flips things so that the mages who only got 1 magic defense per level suddenly are getting 4, etc. Basically, if your light warrior in vanilla has good MDEF growth, suddenly they get garbage MDEF growth, and vice versa.
The old man has the adamant, so looks like we're making our way back to Dwarf Cave. Running those packs of ogres, giving Silverfire and One Fine Day some trouble. But they make it through without any problems.
Yeah, it looks like Sarda is sending us on a fetch quest. Yeah, no, Septimus. I'm definitely with you on that. I'm just trying to make sure that it's all as clear and accurate as possible.
Got a 3-way run, a high five, just tagging each other out on their way back to Sarda.
Yeah, so what's going to be really interesting is, if I am checking my notes correctly, Sarah gave us the herb, which we traded to the Elf Prince for a ruby, who gave us the adamant rock. Are we just on, like, the world's worst fetch quest?
I don't want to think about that, Leggy. Because what's the odds we're going to get the TNT from the blacksmith?
I mean, wouldn't be the first time the dwarves have been lazy. I'm going to laugh if we get a key and then it's a vanilla TNT.
Canaria locked is required, and with no loose items, that could be a thing.
Yeah.
And here we go. What's so far? What are they going to give us? A canoe!
Ooh, nice.
That opens up a world of pain.
I would say of choices, but you're not wrong either.
Well, you've got ordeals now, that's on the table. You have ice on the table, both incentivized. You can go to Earth Cave, you can finish that off. Well, you can't really, you don't have the rod yet. So yeah, so with no loose items, ordeals or ice, where are you going to go first? What has that floater? What has the rod?
Yeah, but it's important to note that Silverfire did make the correct gamble at this point of ditching Marsh Cave. They don't have the tail, so that definitely was a gamble that seems to be paying off for them.
And we have our first Gene death. Yes! I'm not biased.
So, I have to ask, is it the source of your power, or is it just supplementary?
Gene is a terrible person and needs to die.
That doesn't answer my question.
His blood fuels my tears of saltiness in this game.
There we go.
It's a vicious circle of pain that requires many Gene sacrifices. But we're gonna pick up Gene the Thief, and we're gonna keep right on going. So, with Sonny Rath's party, you don't really want to Dan anybody. I think maybe the White Mage if you don't find something good. But you've got Fade at level 4.
Yeah. So at this point, I think the play with Sonny is you've got sweepers for days. You've got enough magic. You want to be taking really only the juiciest experience pinata fights.
Well, we do have those the better trap tiles on as well. So
yeah, which I imagine One Fine Day is going to be gambling on.
Oh, as soon as he finds one trap tile, that maybe the Masa as well, like you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, because one of the things with the Monk is that, you know, they do have... Also, shoutouts to Caleb talking to the Hooray Dwarf. My second favorite NPC in this game.
It's the best NPC.
There's a lady in Onrak who talks about how wonderful it is to have legs.
We got Silverfire. They're in Castle Ordeals. They kind of got a little messed up there because the pillars are also randomized. So everything is randomized.
Yep. And I mean, the nice thing about randomized ordeals is that it is fixed based off the seed. So if you get into a rough patch, you can just do an exploratory dive, and once you've learned the pattern for the pillars, just reset and go back in.
Yeah, they're getting lost again, it looks like. They didn't check the trap tile there either.
Yeah.
One Fine Day also making the Ordeals play. Caleb making the Ice Cave play.
Ooh. I don't hate it. These, you know...
How many houses does he have? Because that would be my thing, is if I don't have enough houses to cast Nuke and Exit, you're playing with fire.
Well, Nuke and Exit are on different levels, which definitely helps.
Oh yeah, but if you don't have any houses and you take 3-4 fights, you're in trouble.
Yeah. I mean, then again, Caleb does have, you know, the Triple Mage party, so there's definitely room.
You've got Warp too, so you can just do the Warp trick and get right out.
Yeah, you don't really need to dive Ice Cave fully because you have the 2 movement spells.
2 Gene deaths! I saw that, Sonny. Sonny looks like he's making the Pillars of Power run?
I don't love it, but I don't necessarily hate it either if Sonny feels that he's just a little too weak to do any of the next dives.
Oh, and there goes One Fine Day's Black Belt, and he resets out.
Yeah, One Fine Day's having a bit of a rough time. I mean, the 2-man party definitely has nice growth to it, but until it gets going, it is a little rough.
Got a question from chat. What's the experience modifier on the seed? It's 2 times plus some change, and 5% per key item. So it's gonna be pretty quick. Got an Aegis Shield pickup for Silverfire. They're gonna like that. Bunch of money, more money, a cabin, and a Were Sword.
Ooh, Ordeals has a key. So that means Castle Corneria is probably going to be Sill's next stop.
What are you thinking? Floater or TNT? Or cube? Could be the rod, too. Rod could lead to the airship.
So the other place it could that we could have to check is Waterfall.
That, too.
We have a canoe, we have a ship.
And it's in play. You're right here. Do you make that run right now? You're right here.
If I were Sill, I think it would be the right play. You're in the neighborhood.
It looks like that's what they're doing.
Yeah. And well, let's face it, Sill is a better player of this game than I, so...
I would have made this play.
The fact that I called what they were doing means that I had a moment of brilliance here.
What did you do? Because we talked about this earlier. I haven't said a flag set that has actually been going on right now, but because this is your baby. If you want to talk about it.
I mean, so one of the things I'm interested in is just, you know, doing some quick and interesting, really fast, really basic Swiss-like flags, especially now, to talk about the real secret behind everything. For a while, the C1 Randomizer community was split in half, and we're starting to come back together again, and so getting some nice, easy, fast flags that are approachable for new players is kind of something that I'm invested in.
But not when we have a waterfall like this.
It's just the encounter table.
Everything's all messed up, Leggy.
Yeah.
This is not the vanilla waterfall that I remember and love very much.
You're welcome.
So
this
go ahead.
You go ahead.
So this is a very interesting flag that I've just started seeing lately. It randomizes the floor of waterfall to some configuration of demonic hell, and because you don't know anything's at.
The robot room is right by the entrance, as shown by Sill finding it.
That is correct, but sometimes it's not. And the cube is locked down in Canaria Castle.
Yeah. So, ooh, Wyvern Worm Tile.
Who dropped the waterfall? That would be Leggy. Bunch of money, short sword, some money, a rune sword, 117, and the crown!
Ooh! So that means Astos is in play.
I totally forgot about the crown.
Few more worms and wyverns.
You've got the nuke charges, you might as well take them out.
Right? And I think they have a couple of houses because I think they were the only one to really find that money in Topher.
I didn't see what's in the ice cave. I don't know if Caleb's made it there yet. Does he have warp?
Maybe. I think he might just be going for the full clear because he wants the resources. But what if his red mages got stoned? Oof.
That's no buenos. Ooh, okay. I was like, thought that hurt a lot more than it did. One fine day making the ice cave play. Sonny Wrath right behind him.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if Sill is the only one who does this early waterfall and whether or not it pays off for them.
Oh, like you said earlier, like they were right there. It was perfect location. You might as well do it.
Yeah, looks like One Fine Day got attracted by the key to victory, I'll say.
Ice Cave has the slab.
Ooh, so that... I think that means Sill made the right play.
I have to agree with you there. This crown could turn into something very useful.
and that's one of the things about open progression that I got trolled by when I was doing some initial playtests, because, you know, I'm a little rusty. But access to the on-rack continent means you can check Waterfall, means you can check Sea Shrine if you have the Oxy Ale, means that you have 2 item shops you can check if you don't see those early, which is, again, where I got trolled.
Sorry, I'm answering your question in chat here about the red giant Agama trap tiles, and like I said, they're better. They're worm trap tiles. There could be green dragon trap tiles, iron golem trap tiles, things like that. But the key thing is, how efficient can you be at killing that thing?
Yeah, like, we have the statistics on experience per encounter as, like, a number we can look up, but that overall is less important than the XPS, experience per second. If it takes you 3 rounds to kill a fight that's worth twice as much as a fight that only takes 1 round to kill, you're probably losing time overall by killing the better value trap tile.
Everyone's making their ways through Ice Cave still. Caleb got out, still has one of his red mages stone. Silverfire making their way to Northwest Castle.
Looks like they're going to do the Corneria Castle check first. Put up a save there just in case that doesn't work out for them.
Well, we know they need it, so...
Yeah. But if this, as we know, doesn't turn out to be the floater, they might just reset out of it and come back later.
Because you can always get it back, because the cube is not required right now, because you don't have much to get in the way of it.
Yeah, but it is required in the end.
They're thinking about it, exiting.
Yeah, if you've got the exit charge, that makes perfect sense.
One fine day gets out of dodge there.
Staring at his item screen.
Where can I go? What can I do?
Yeah. Being able to sail to on-rack is always going to be something that trolls people.
Caleb's gonna go make his way through ordeals, gonna get his key soon.
Yeah. Still going Marsh, which unfortunately we know is only the tail, but they might be thinking that, oh, you know, I could have done this way earlier. What if this is the floater, and everyone's got this huge advantage over me, whereas, you know, if the crown turns into the floater, then I'm pretty safe because most people probably didn't do the waterfall dive.
No, I wouldn't have done it either. I wouldn't even have thought about it.
Yeah, again, the only reason it's on my mind is because I got trolled by floater or something that led to it at the caravan.
Oh, that feels bad.
Right?
I feel your pain, Leggy. Meanwhile, Sonny Wrath heading out back from the ice cave. We've just got Caleb still in Castle Ordeals. One fine day making his way through back towards Melmond. I think he's heading towards Waterfall right now.
Yeah.
Looks like he's got the routing for it. Go straight down to the left.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at the end of the day, that's all you can do.
Now, will Silver... Will they reset? I think... No, they exited.
Yeah, you have exit. Even in the worst case, we do have experience scaling on. So...
Caleb running the spiders twice, and now... and they're unrunnable, too.
Yeah, luckily Nuke does go a long way against spiders. I mean, it's what I use in my own house.
And what is the crown going to turn into? It's going to turn into the rod.
Oh!
To Earth Cave, to kill the Lich, to kill the vampire, to go to Sages, get your floater.
Or, I guess.
I'm looking.
Yeah, it could be TNT still. It could
Oh,
be
that would be
Crystal.
hilarious.
But
Good.
other than
Crystal.
that, we're out of fetch quest items.
I forgot about Crystal. Oh.
So, luckily for our runners, unluckily for us viewers, there are no loose items this seed.
So you're gonna see a lot of not chest checking. Caleb makes it out with his tail. Is he gonna go to Waterfall?
Ooh! Astos has the goods.
Ooh, what did we find? I'm sorry.
A white shirt and a ribbon.
Oh, not bad. Not a
Yeah.
bad pickup there. There are no loose items in this seed, MG Weirdo, so there's no way that floater can be loose.
Yeah, I think, and like, I'm 90% sure on this one. That the Sardis special got patched out with the most recent Randomizer logic updates.
Where are they going? They're going to Ice Cave.
Yeah, still hasn't been to Ice Cave yet.
Oh no. We know that we need to go to that Earth Cave and clear it out.
I mean, on the one hand, like, yes. On the other hand, again, Syl hasn't done Ice Cave yet. So, they don't know. Ice Cave is also really fast if you have, with the warp and exit.
Oh yeah.
So, I still think advantage Syl.
I agree with you. Syl's got the advantage right now.
Yeah, the One Fine Day is fast on their heels, getting his crown.
Exit straight out. Yeah, so that would make 2 ribbons. One at Northwest Castle, one at Ice Cave.
Okay, and it looks like Caleb is also now in the Waterfall Cave.
Yeah, so he's gonna get his crown here very shortly. Have to run him with some wyverns and worms.
Yeah. Luckily, the robot's coming out to say hi.
Ah, that's a nice change of pace. I gotta pull up my map here, find out how One Fine Days get into Northwest Castle. It's always good to have a map on you, that way you know where they're going.
Yeah, my suggestion would be to park your ship outside of...
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
He's sitting on the
Outside of
west
the
side of
inland
Marsh.
sea at one of those rivers.
Oh yeah, that way you're not running into the bridge.
Yeah.
Technical speed. Oh, shop. Yes, agreed.
Yeah, plus, you don't really have anywhere else on the inland sea to check.
No, you're here at Northwest Castle. You're going to make quick work of Astos. You're going to get your rod. One Fine Day is going to go straight to Earth Cave. So I'm going to have to change my advantage to One Fine Day, Leggy, because he's in the area for that. Well, Silverfire, they've got to head all the way back to Melmond.
Yeah, no, I'm honestly feeling that way as well. But they're almost out of Ice Cave. But yeah, that extra bit of transit distance going
Did they
back
pick
is
up
gonna be
warp or
rough.
no? I didn't see.
They have to have. Between their 2 black casters.
Yeah, there they are. There it is. Now, do you exit straight out? That's the question. Do you save the time?
I mean,
Yep, there they go.
yeah, I was gonna say in this case, I definitely.
Yeah, so they're gonna miss out on the ribbon, but it's gonna be not that bad.
Because they found the one in Northwest, so.
Oh, One Fine Day's taking the nacho fights. Out of nukes though. Quad X will take care of that one.
I am unfortunately being gated behind an advertisement. Oh, Twitch.
It's okay. Twitch, we love you very much. We do want to thank Randomania for hosting us. Thank you guys very much. Thank you, Mr. Broadstone, for restreaming. Thank you, MG Weirdo, for
Keeping us honest.
Keeping us honest. I want to thank the viewers here, all you guys for hanging out. Appreciate it. Got a lot of awesome names here. And yeah, it's a great day for racing, Leggy.
Indeed, and yeah, I recognize a lot of names in chat, but, you know, if you are new to this game and you want to come check it out, please do. We'd love to have you show you the ropes of this amazing game we have.
Okay, so both Sonny and Caleb head back to North. Again, I'm looking at my map here. They went from Northwest Castle to back to Canaria, hoping that it was probably the floater. That would be my guess.
Yeah.
They're gonna find out.
And
this is
plus,
last.
you know, it is those 5 checks total, and because there are no loose items and no equipment, they've already found the tail, so it's got to be required.
Yeah. So whatever's here, you gotta need. Do you check chests for that masa? One Fine Day says no.
Yeah, in Earth Cave, I wouldn't really worry about checking chests super much, because they're usually pretty scattered. Like, I'll definitely grab some of the grittier chests on second. I'd probably check the 3 chests in the northeast corner of floor 2, and maybe grab some of the ones in floor 3 if I'm feeling greedy. But other than that, not really.
Oh, we'll know if Sonny Wrath got Astos here in a minute, because if they have a rod in their inventory. Right now we've got One Fine Day and Silverfire. They're both in Earth 2. Silverfire, they're checking some chests, finds a mage staff for their trouble. That's very nice.
Yeah, and
that's
I'm
a
not
good pickup.
The pro ring either.
Caleb's gonna make his way down here as well. One Fine Day's got the lead coming into the Earth Cave. Checking out some of the other names that we have in here. We've got Hypes Nova, we've got Thunderclawed, we've got Meridian, Burt Reynolds, Dark Moon, Danny, or one of our finest trackers, all in here checking it out. They're roughly in the same boat.
Yeah, looks like Caleb's also now down here in the Earth Cave.
Yeah, we've got 3. We got quite a few people down here. Sonny Wrath, not sure where he's going. Oh, he's probably going to Waterfall right now.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Just sailing the high seas right now.
Yeah, Sonny doesn't have his crown yet. He probably forgot about that particular.
You said it earlier. That on-rack play is not a play that normally you would see. You know, you wouldn't think it to go there because you had exit and stuff like that. Waterfall's pretty tough.
Oof, those werewolves with rub.
Not
Take
a
out
very
applesauce party. Following it with Lit 2 and Glare, gross.
Wolves are nasty. This is the 3rd seed I've seen with wolves not having anything good. I've learned pretty quick, Leggy, that if you're in wolf country, you save.
Yeah, seriously. One Fine Day is already beating up Lich.
Yeah, Lich looks like it doesn't want to get punched. Takes a nuke to the face, keeps kicking.
Yeah, there's a good punch.
Another nuke to the face. Lich worked out today.
Yeah.
And there
Lich
he goes.
But there are a few things in this game that stand up to 3 nukes.
Yeah, and Caleb ran into something on Earth 3. I don't know what it was. A bunch of sparkles everywhere or something like that. And One Fine Day lights his first orb at the 39-minute mark.
And that's our first orb on stream.
Super Fire, they're right behind One Fine Day on the Vampire. 4-man party, though. That's going to be... what? Oh, that's a Vampire. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Ooh, dragon armor in the vampire chest.
It's going to be good for both Silverfire and Caleb, because they're both running warriors. Looks like Caleb's looking for an endgame sword. That's my guess. One Fine Day's going to translate his slab. He's going to be on his way to Crescent Lake. I'm pretty confident he knows that the floater's most likely going to be there. It really can't be anything else based on what our flag set is. That's... well, I lied. You were correct. It could be the TNT/crystal.
Yes, I mean, you can always find the other fetch quest items you need.
Which would just be the trolliest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's either going to be the floater or the bread crumb for the floater.
Every time I see the ship, I want ice cream so bad.
So, question for you then.
Oh.
You have your airship now. What do you do?
Huh, well... if you're One Fine Day, if you're me, I keep looking for chests because I play knights and such like that. I want to make sure I'm well protected. But if you're One Fine Day, you've got the 2 party members. You can go start clearing out, you know... You can go clear out Volcano. You're right here. You've got what you need, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could make that play up to back to the Elfland to get your chime, because no one has done that, because chime was pretty expensive, obviously, to get. You gotta find that grind tile for that black belt, or any other class for that matter, because the counter rate is actually pretty horrible. You got 36% enemies to 180% enemies, so they can be super weak or super strong. You don't know what you get yet.
Yeah, I guess my question is, do you start going?
Oh, you called it! You called it, Leggy.
Do you start going to clear the Fiend dungeons that you can, because we've got Cuban Chime, Volcano's open, or do you go finish out that fetch quest to get your Oxyale?
Oh, that could be an issue, because let's see here. Hang on a second. We're missing something here. Oh, you don't have... well, Lefane. That's what we're missing. One of these things is going to lead to a bottle. I already know that. But for me personally, I would honestly get the airship. Because you can go mode Volcano. It's pretty quick. You can go mode Sea Shrine. You can go mode Sky Palace. As soon as you get the things you need, but
yeah, and like we have the cube. We know where the chime is. It's just a matter of having enough money, which our runners have to have at this point.
I know One Fine Day
is a little shy, but like basically there.
Yeah, One Fine Day is going to be making his way back towards the dwarves. Do you take that extra couple seconds to go look at the credits, though? On the bridge? Because you made a mention earlier, Leggy, that you could park on this side of the, on here, make it, but no, he's going to go around.
Yeah. It's the question of whether or not you think taking the extra walk to sail is worth skipping the credits. Caleb says no, One Fine Day says yes.
But you won't have that encounter. You can go make it right in here. Caleb has oh, Caleb already been here. Want to check the empty chest there. No, hooray, dwarf. So sad.
Yeah. The real question is...
Crystal. 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 Crystal.
Crystal!
Oh, yes! Womp. Womp, womp, womp.
Yeah, so at this point, Matoya is going to be the floater. There is no other place it can be. And our third ribbon is found in the... right next to the Masa!
Woo! Now, I have to make the disclaimer the fact that the boss is a wet noodle and it sucks. But hey, good job for Caleb.
I mean, on low percentages like these, when you don't need to worry about like the crit rate
Oh, no, you're right.
other weapons provide, the Mosshead does give just the most raw attack power out of any weapon.
Agreed.
So,
Have we seen Fast yet? Fast in Temper, or?
We saw Fast. I believe it was level 3. I don't think we've seen Temper.
But that's gonna be a good pickup for all these runners. So.
Indeed. Looks like Cure 4 is level 6. And I think that's actually Red Mage learnable. Oh, it's
Crystal.
First slot? No, unfortunately, it's not Red Mage learnable then.
So, Grandma's gonna have the floater. We already know that. And it all depends on what. So, if I'm reading the seed correctly, Matoya's gonna have the floater. We're gonna go the bridge we haven't found yet either.
Well, bridge is always going to be a loose item. There is no way to incentivize the bridge.
Oh, thankfully. That makes me happy. So, we know this is a floater. What do you want, my day? You have all 3 ribbons. You don't need anything. You need nothing.
Opal bracelet? Question mark?
Calculated possibly, but that's not required. You just put the black belt in the first slot, and you're sorry. Shows how much black belt I run. Sonny making his way through the Earth Cave right now.
Yeah, so what this means is that the bottle is going to be in Lefane, and the tiny fairy is going to have some vanilla oxy ale for us.
I love it when the tiny fairy gives us some oxy ale for us. It's very nice of her to do that. We thank the tiny fairy very much for our breathing. But now, once you do that, your one fine day, because he's going to go get his airship right now. While you're here, I would go mode Volcano, because there's no point in coming back here after that.
I would actually go the other way, assuming my slab's translated. Because Lefane is just a due south airship ride.
This is true.
And if you are following the logic of the seed, you also know that after you hit Lefane, you can stop in Gaia right away and just be in go mode for the rest of the seed.
Yeah, he's heading down towards Gaia right now. He'll go straight to... Oh, he stops at Gaia. Nope, he's like, oops, I don't have a bottle. And he keeps right on going.
Yeah.
There he goes. Now he's going to Lefane.
Woo!
So yeah, that's all of our items. Zardia with the bitty bits for Randomania 2. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, 3 bits is really generous of you. Thank you. And I realized that sounded way more sarcastic than I meant it. I'm sorry.
Foster. Meanwhile, Caleb picks up his chime, so he's got that, while all of our on-stream runners do not. Silverfire, they're going to find out that they're going to find the floater, and they are going to be super happy about that, I'm sure.
Yeah. And now it's just a matter of how fast our runners can clear these dungeons. Caleb taking his pause to go drop down into the dragon caves to get his promotion.
Well, he's got a lot of good stuff. He's got that dragon armor, he's got ribbons, he's got the Aegis shield. You know, I would.
I mean, I see no reason not to.
But if you're one fine day, do you even class promote? You've got life, you've got...
I don't think the red mage gets extra equipment, so that's not a concern. So the question becomes whether or not you promote the red mage for the extra spell access, and I'm kind of in camp don't promote.
I can see your point. I mean, with the black belt, there's no need to promote.
Yeah, dragons can't help you. Only trust your fists.
That is true.
Caleb does find the power bonk down here in the Dragon Caves.
That's a good find. That's a good find for him.
And that makes up for lack of temper.
I'm gonna make that Mosmoon swing quite a bit harder.
Indeedly.
And the Tiny Fairy gives us a breathing apparatus. Thank you very much, Tiny Fairy.
Yay!
And that's all the items. Besides the bridge that we don't need. And it looks like One Fine Day is going to go pick up his chime so he doesn't forget it. Then he's in true go mode.
And again, I guess the question becomes, if you're One Fine Day, what order do you clear in?
You've cleared... Again, I would go based on where you're at. I would go Volcano because you're right here. You can go to Sky right after that. And looks like that's what he's going to do right now. But do you check chests? You haven't found the power bomb. We know where that is. That's it. And he's not checking. He's going straight in.
Yeah, like at this point, unless you're doing greed checks, you're in go mode. You just go.
Well, he can do a quick slip into the first reptile room here to see what's there.
Yeah, that would be what I would be interested in checking if I'm One Fine Day, is just what I can grind on. So I don't know where his levels are at.
20s? Low 20s?
Okay. And with the two-man party, he might just be thinking, no, I'm just going to get enough XP by passively taking encounters as I go.
Not a bad strat. You know, you got the ribbons, so you don't have to worry death much. You've got the white shirt. You've got and that's why he's probably he's running from this fight. He doesn't like taking bull. So
yeah, and like if you run it between unrunnable encounters and high value yield fights, I
mean, he's got Nuke, he's got Masa, he's got Punch in the face, Dan got Punch in the face, 6 hits, 248, goodbye, Carrie.
Carrie is a wet noodle today.
Alright, and where do you go from here? Oh, he's going... Oh, it looks like he's gonna go grind something.
Interesting.
He's grinding something in Northwest Castle. What was here?
Yeah, there was something
it was Red Giants and Agamas.
Ah, that was what the other tile was. I didn't see the other one, and the one that I saw here earlier was like, that's okay. Like, it's nachos.
Oh, he's doing nachos. Okay. Boop. There he goes.
Oh, and with the rub, the red mage goes down. So that's
a lot of experience. That's good experience for that black belt. 13k per fight. Oh, I'm sorry. The red giants and Agamas were. Ooh, but they have dazzle. Ooh, that's no buenos.
Yeah, and they also hit like trucks. Jeez.
Now, delicious nachos, true, but
delicious nachos with a kick.
He's got the potions though. It looks like Silverfire picked up their power bonk as well.
Yeah, it looks like Caleb's going straight for Sky Cave.
But you can still pick up your levels there too, and you don't have to worry about too much. You've just got like the trap tile up there. Eyes are great. Mana cores. We have lit spells, I believe, too, right? We can pick up these guards. They're good. Oh, we got nukes, so I forgot about that.
Yeah, so that's... The real question is, when is One Fine Day going to stop? He's got 29. Does he go all the way to 32, or does he push it to like 30 or 31 and then just hope the passive XP gets him there?
Oh, I'd go straight to 32. Oh, nope, he did your tactic. He left.
Nope,
no. I lied.
Well, I don't blame him for wanting to bank it, though.
Well, you're in the lead right now. Well, technically Caleb's currently, if we were counting. Caleb's in the lead currently, because he's already taken down Sky Palace. But, oh, actually, no, I forgot. We have, One Fine Day's got an orb advantage, I apologize. Forgot he got,
yeah.
fire.
He leaned in and kind of face-rolled Volcano.
Well, we need to talk about Sonny here for a second. 54-minute mark, you've got the floater. How behind do you think you are?
Given where the floater was, and given how long it took him to get to Waterfall, I wouldn't be surprised if he feels pretty far behind. He's also only got level 15 on his party.
Yeah, I'm sure he's looking for some more armor for his ninja, because his ninja's not banking anything except for ice armor currently, which is great, but there's better.
So if you're Sonny, what you're banking on right now is that Thieves' Run chance is going to help you just get out of some of these rough fights that other people might get stuck in. But I'm not sure that there's any encounters that are going to wipe other parties that don't also wipe Sonny.
Sonny can't land in forests, man. Gene is not that strong.
Still going for the extra checks here in the volcano.
It's not a bad find. You know, you're still looking for possibly maybe a Excalibur or something for your knight there, so that way you can swing the Masamune on the red mage. Possible katana for the thief there. You could be looking for the best sword in the game, but I'm not going to mention anything. And
that's 37 on that black belt.
Oh, he's going to 42. The nachos are too delicious. I mean, I can see it. You know, I understand the grind, and it's gonna make basically everything else. Oh, there was something on Caleb's side. I think it was a Tiamat, but I forgot. 8 hits for 1,045. Dan is just making mincemeat of these nachos. And with first turn rub, they're just pretty easy to just punch them down. You know. Looks like he's just about getting ready to get to that 40 mark, most likely. Rub's going out, nothing.
Yeah, I'm not sure, and this might be a failure on my part, that the 42 is really necessary at this point, but I could be wrong.
Well, with the two-man party, and I'm thinking One Fine Day strats here, with the two-man party, during the interview, with the two-man strats, going to 42, you get the maximum MDEF, the maximum amount of hit. So,
yeah,
you just walk up and one punch everything. You one punch Kraken, you one punch Tiamat, you one punch, you know, okay, you two punch Chaos, you know, but
yeah, and you know, you do also have that ability to survive like the second nuke.
Yeah, and he took it to about 40, 41, I believe, and now he's on his way.
Yeah, because at that point, you know, again, the passive experience is just going to be too good.
And he's going to Sea Shrine first, probably just because it would be a lot easier. He can resurrect his one party member, doesn't have to worry about it, and go straight to Kraken, punch Kraken in the face once,
yep,
spin on him, and move on with life.
Sill's working on their carry fight pretty soon.
And they're moving stuff around right now. Oh, it looks like they're trying to kill the thief, I think.
Yeah, it looks like.
Ate him. Why?
Laters.
Masa just makes quick work of that. Sonny running into some red Ankleos. Got another Gene dot, and this is this unrunnable? Nope, he's trying to get out. But oop, there's another Gene death. Oop, there's another Gene death. Oh my god, I'm so happy!
And Sonny takes the full party wipe. That's unfortunate.
Oh, music to my ears. Now, if we just had a little bit of poison noise, Mr. Broadstone, that would be glorious. Agreed, MG Weirdo. Maximum gene death. More blood for my tears. We got Caleb and One Fine Day both in the Sea Shrine.
Each with 2 orbs apiece.
Silverfire making their way down, picking up some stuff for their chimes. Got the chimes, that way they can get to Sky Palace very shortly. Looks like they've got Earth and Fire, so I was Silverfire. I could make my way to Canaria. But you could also get... Where would you go? Where's my map at again? From Canaria, it's a hop, skip, and a jump all the way to Sky's Palace. That's the closer one. Then you just take an east route to kind of make this like weird square thing. That's what I would do. But,
yeah, Syl stopping to pick up Brax on everyone.
That means they're going to Sky Palace.
I mean, it is worth noting that both Kraken and Tiamat have the same chance of being Bracked.
What is Sonny doing? Sonny's checking chests and possibly trap tiles?
Possibly? Let's find out.
While we're doing that, we've got Caleb on Kraken.
Oh!
The eye tile! Very nice pickup.
This might be the thing.
Good night, Red Mage. And Caleb breaks Kraken into pieces. Good night there. That's Caleb's 3rd orb.
Goodbye, Kraken. Goodbye. And all that's left for Caleb is just to do the curb stomp through the volcano.
But this is going to be a good pickup for Sonny. Puts him a little bit farther and farther behind as he grinds, because these eyes aren't very tough, but they're, again, like you said earlier, he's got 4 party members up, so it's sucking up all 4 party members to give him about 5,000 experience points apiece. So it's a lot slower than One Fine Day's grind, but this is the better trap tile.
Indeed.
We can just get some of these mages killed. That ninja will be very happy.
Looks like we got Thunder Sorcerers, which, you know, is rough, but I'd still rather have that than vanilla.
I agree with the trance and the death touch. No. I'll take Thunder Sorcerers any day of the week. How much calamari is One Fine Day going to get on his fists? Oh, a lot of calamari with that fast. Punch! 20 hits! And Kraken's like, I got this. But not twice. And he gets level 43 on that black belt. So,
yeah.
One Fine Day is in a great position to finish this off. He's going to be making his way to the Sky Shrine here very shortly. Caleb makes his way to Fire. Meanwhile, we still got Silverfire. They're on... It looks like they're in Sky Palace.
Yeah, they're on...
With the Sman Cats there.
Floor. Sonny's still grinding away at those eyes. So, chat, if you want to see Syl fight Warmac, get your Bless RNGs in chat.
We do want to see our Mechanical Overlord. I forgot my prayer. Oh, I'm so sad.
Well, I mean, you've got 2 more runners who are on their way eventually.
Oh, let me see if I can find
and
my
one runner
prayer
who's
then.
not out yet. But hey, Wood's prayer's been answered. We got the 4 red hydras.
It's not a bad bad fight with that, with all the ice you have, but we make it all the way to Tiamat with no sighting of Warmech. That's okay. One fine day may not disappoint us.
Indeed. And then we always have Sonny there as a backup.
Of course. So we have chances. There are still chances out there.
Indeed.
And Tiamat goes down pretty quick with a broken into pieces on Silverfire's side.
Yeah.
That's their third orb. Water Shrine to go after that.
Yeah, Caleb, of course, is in the lead right now with all 4 orbs left.
But he didn't do a grind, did he not?
I don't think he's done a grind yet.
Well, we've got the ribbons. We've got a darn decent knight pickup with the Masa, the Dragon Armor, the Aegis Shield, and a ribbon on the boot. So
yeah, still unfortunately losing a little bit of time resetting before saving. Luckily, Tiamat is still down. They saved after killing Tiamat.
Safety save lives, but you gotta. I have done it, Leggy. It upsets me every time I do it, where you just accidentally reset before you save, and it's like, oh.
It breaks my heart every time. Level 7 Temper. In a Black Wizard only spot, still does not have any charges of it yet.
No, you got the Power Gauntlet on most of these guys, so you're okay there.
Yeah.
And come on, Warmac. Come on, Warmac. You can do this. That's nachos. We have beaten enough nachos today, one fine day. We do not need any more nachos.
I mean, you always have room for one more.
Oh, once you pop, the fun don't stop, right?
Indeed.
Although airs are not a very nice thing to see. I'm not a big fan of airs.
And Caleb is our first runner into the Temple of Fiends Revisited at 105.
Little comment in chat there, and I agree, not too late for the green Medusas of Doom. Yeah, they could have something pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Gas Dragon's hitting like pretty beastly beast, but we get away from them, which is nice to see. And one fine day taking a lot of these fights here in the Sky Shrine. And he makes it a Tiamat. Not worried about saving. That's total disrespect. Disrespect for days. Fast. And a punch! 19 hits, 2,183 damage. Tiamat, Tia Bob, Tia Jean, and Tia Phil are all dead.
Yeah, so now, really the question is whether or not Caleb or One Fine Day can get through Topher. It's a sprint. One Fine Day has the advantage as long as that black belt stays up, but even with the ribbon, there's always 3 and 256.
Agreed. That is not a... RN Jesus is not your friend sometimes, but got 2 less people he's got to worry about, blocking encounters, and he makes it straight there. Maybe. There he goes. Gotta land it there One Fine Day. There you go.
It also doesn't look like there are any super nasty unrunnables that Caleb's running into. Specifically, the worst unrunnables for One Fine Day would be like a giant pack of bad men, especially if they beat up on that red mage. Because
you've got the Cure 4, so you're okay there, but I totally agree with you. Oh, I thought somebody got punched for 1,000 damage. I was like, what? Oh, okay. Okay, we got Lich pulled away. We got Quakes going down. Dengwu is happy. See that?
I mean, if I recall correctly, the odds are like
1 in 2. 1 in 2, Leggy. 1 in 2. Because Lich just fell through the crack, and now we're on Fire Floor. Agama's giving Caleb the business. And there's the badman you were talking about, Leggy. Giving One Fine Day the business.
Luckily runnable.
Very welcome to sight to see that. They come in large packs of 8 to 9, and it's just...
Right?
Agama's jumping Caleb, though. Not hitting too terribly hard, though.
Yeah, and Badman hit surprisingly hard, even at fairly low scaling.
And we're gonna disrespect carry, too, while we're on top of it. Fast going out on the Masa Wielder. 4 hits, 185. Nothing happened. Just nuke going out. Some change. Some more nukes going out. Less change. Carry slapping that red mage. Going down.
So I mean, that's the real worry for One Fine Day is...
Now we have some trouble. Both the red mages are down.
Oh.
No life. No life.
Yeah, because life was at 4.
That is correct. Caleb continues. This could get gnarly pretty quick.
You hate to see it.
This could go up or down.
Okay, waters are runnable.
That's good to see. We've got the levels. Getting everything down. Not too bad, not too bad. But one wipe though. One wipe, and this is One Fine Day's game.
Yeah, because Lich 2, 1 punch.
Silverfire, they're on their way down to Temple of Fiends. Carry with the 1 punch, 10 hits, 738, and a nuke coming out right after that. 166, Lit 2, not crazy going on there. We've got Caleb pulling Kraken 2, Quad X going out, erasing Carry, and we're on to Tia 2, or Kraken 2 here. Couple fights, a fast going out, trying to keep Gary up, trying to keep going up. Bert takes a hit and goes down. We're down to solo, 2 hits, 61 damage. Tornado coming out from Kraken. Oh, a lot of evade on this Kraken. A lot of evade. 151. Oh, this turned south pretty quick. 3 hits, 236. Kraken punches Caleb, and he goes down. One Fine Day takes the lead.
Yeah, this is One Fine Day's game to lose at this point. And just as long as nothing bad happens to that black belt.
2 hits, 328 though. That's not going to be anything good.
Oh, jeez, that is
Blizzard going out. That's safe. That's good. Good turn. 3 hits, 624. Terminates Kraken 2.
Yeah.
That means Caleb was very close to killing Kraken 2. Super close. Get Swirl on Tia 2. 10 hits, 926. Goodbye. And we're on to Chaos. Like you said, that black belt's the MVP right now. We can't let anything happen to him.
Yeah, One Fine Day is showing off why black belt is a good choice if you have nothing loose. Because, you know, you can just do your routing, find your grind, and go. He definitely had some struggles early game, but once he was able to sit there and get those levels into those party members, yeah, this Steve is incredible.
And all you gotta do is Raffle Stomp Chaos here.
Yeah,
112 with some change, pulling it. Fast going on the black belt, put the black belt in the 3rd slot. 10 hits, 665, 3 hits for 343. That black belt's still going strong. Fighting 2 hits, 259 on that black belt. Heal 3 going out, keep everyone alive. Big punch coming from Dan. 20 hits, 1800 did some change. Ooh, and there goes the Red Mage. It's punch versus punch. 20 hits, 1,799 damage. One Fine Day.
Finishes with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 24 seconds.
Obliterates Chaos. Just Hadoukened and Shoryukened him all the way up, down, left, and right. It was amazing to see. GG to One Fine Day.
GG indeed.
Meanwhile, we've got Caleb coming out towards back in. Looks like he is getting ready to go. Sonny Wrath is in Water Shrine trying to get his last orb. Silverfire, they're stopping in Melmond. Looks like they're getting ready to pick up some gold bracelets because they were for sale in Melmond. We've got Caleb on Lich 2, quaking him again. So now it's 2 in 3 chance that we can quake Lich 2.
Nice.
Well, we've got Caleb back on the fire floor, going down. We've got, looks like Silverfire, they're getting ready to go to the Temple of Fiends. There they go. Making their way down, putting on the heal helmet, pro rings going around. We had an extra pro ring. That fighter's looking pretty good. Caleb's back on carry 2. We know carry 2 can hit like a truck, and there is the first truck.
Oof.
Goodbye, Bert. We miss you already. 4 hits, 125. Invis 2s. We're keeping protected. More Invis 2s. More Invis 2s. Are we attacking yet? No. Carry 2 hits too hard. We don't want to deal with that. Another Invis 2. 4 stacks of evasion. Almost max. Lit 2. Masa hit. Yeah. 4 hits, 187. Nukes. 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 Masa. Not hitting very hard there with that Masa. Quad X. Nothing. Masa hit. Some change. Nukes. There we go. 364 damage.
Yeah, and Sill's making their way down the temple again, past the loot lock.
Yeah, they aren't that far behind from Caleb.
Yeah.
Not that far behind at all. Sonirath making his way through Sea Shrine right now, almost to Kraken. Caleb back on water floor. Runs into some party seafood. Doesn't want to take that. Silverfire, they're catching up. They're catching up.
Some nice undersea symmetry from
Runnable Waters giving Caleb the business, but that's okay. Silverfire, they're at Lich 2. We've got Caleb at Kraken 2. Kraken 2 does hit. We know that. White shirt's going out. Bane! Knocking down Bert again. 10 damage from the Masa. Oh boy.
Oof. You hate to see it.
You got to be nuking this guy, I think. Power Gauntlets, more Invis 2s. Bane again from Kraken. Almost max evasion on these 3 light warriors here.
Yeah, and this time the ones with the life charges are up.
That is a fast. They're... maybe? What are you doing? Are we going to finish off with the Invis 2? That's going to get max evasion stacks. Nuke from Kraken. Knocking down both his red wizards. And we're back to where we started.
Oof.
Tornado. 2 hits, 106. 2 hits, 288. Kills Kraken 2. Do you man mode this?
I mean, at this point, you know someone's finished. You don't know how many other people are on your heels. You might have even, not knowing what One Fine Day was packing, you might have even thought you were in first up until the wipe. You go for it.
And Caleb was pretty far, was up there until he got both of his red wizards broken. And
yeah.
But you're running out of heal pots. You're running out of what you need. Did he pick up exit on his knight?
I mean, even if you exit, you have to come back down all the way. It's not worth it.
You keep those levels that you picked up, so maybe instead of a wipe, you know.
Maybe.
I mean, I see your logic. I really do. But Tia was not packing a lot of hit points. We know Chaos hits like a truck.
Yeah.
And he has at least 2,000 hit points. At least.
But if you haven't been down here yet, you don't have that information to make that kind of educated choice. And heck, you know, if you're Caleb and you don't know what One Fine Day was packing, you might assume it's a similar party composition to your own, and that you just got unlucky with your red mage just getting wiped.
Well, we got Chaos pulled at 119.45 on 3 hits, 413. Oh, you're hoping for some spells. Quad X, that's good. But we know Chaos has nuke.
Yeah, and that fighter does not have any healing.
There's a stun. That's not going to do any good. We just gotta hope he decides to punch from now on. That's what we gotta hope for.
Yeah.
All punches from here on out, and there's a miss. Heal 3. Zap.
Oh, okay. Honestly, yeah. I mean, I was about to say you've got the ruse charges, but you know the heal 3 for the healing is going to be important.
But that's all you've got. You got nothing left. 4
Yeah.
hits, 160. Fire 3 for 40 damage.
Yeah,
Power Gauntlet.
checks
That's
out.
a miss. Power Gauntlet again. Missing. Power Gauntlet. Lit 2. Not doing a lot of damage.
And Sill's right on his heels with all of their party still up.
That's a good amount of damage right there. Lit 2 going out again on that side. Power Gauntlets. Quad X misses.
Have we got all the way through the spell list?
8 hits! 4 hits for 822. We have gone through this. Thought he had nuke, but I am mistaken. 4 hits, 500 damage. Missing again. Another swing from the Masa. 4 hits, 709. 4 hits, 824. Terminates Chaos.
With an official SRL time of 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 29 seconds.
Let's not sit down too much. We've still got Silverfire. They're on Chaos as well. Temper's going out. Invis 2s. Got a dead little ninja there. Ooh, speaking of dead, I see another Gene death. Power Gauntlets. Fire 3. Oh, no, we're nuking. Ruse going out. Keeping Jill up. Oh, we're starting to lose people here. 10 hits, 1,131 damage. 2 hits, 2 damage from a Silver Dagger, I believe that was? 10 hits, 1,035. Guess Chaos is not long.
Yeah.
10 hits, 1,293. That kills Chaos.
With an official SRL time of 1 hour, 22 minutes, and 18 seconds. GG.
While we're working on getting these people in here, we've got Sonny Wrath on Tia 2 with all of his genes intact. Fade's going out. Masa swing, 5 hits, 246. Nuke's going out. 376. That terminates TM at 2. Run to this Zombie G's and Whiz Vampires.
And we are joined by Silverfire. GG.
Hi, GG. I'm bad at shopping.
Yeah, you were by far the furthest ahead of all of our on-stream until you went into Ice Cave, Sil.
Until I went into Ice Cave?
Uh-huh.
Oh, because I could have, if I had just gone to Earth, then I would have had the floater before going over to Ice Cave. Got it?
Correct. But you were above and by far the first runner to make it over to Waterfall.
Yeah, I really like that route because there's a lot of, there's like multiple checks down there.
We've got Sonny Wrath going on Chaos right now. And his 2s.
We're also joined by Caleb. GG to you too.
Thank you. That was harrowing, to say the least.
Oh, Masa did not work out.
I'm pretty certain I lost that race due to forgetting which shop had pro rings, and so I spent like about a full minute, like checking Provoca, then Elfland, then Nullmond, before entering TOFR. So that was. Don't mess up your shopping, folks. It costs time and placements.
Well,
nukes.
the other thing going on was One Fine Day had a very particular party choice,
Oh
A
yeah,
black belt and a red mage.
and 2 nuns.
That'll do
interesting.
it.
That the red mage was in the kind of position that can really pay off. So
Yeah, took the nachos in
Yep.
Northwest Castle all the way up to low 40s.
wow, okay, that makes sense. If you're gonna take a black belt, you wanna just do something like that, and then I guess you
Oh,
get the advantage
no!
of things running away.
Zap going out. Oh! Drops both his red mage and his ninja.
Wait, where's
Did Sonic have to
ribbons?
move ribbons?
Oh no, he only has 2 ribbons.
but
and
why,
he's out of
why
nit-
isn't there one on the melee character?
Right?
Ice freeze, chip damage, chip damage, chip damage. Fighting with the white mage. White mage goes down. Ice 3. Oh, this is not looking good. Not looking good at all. Ice 2, Ice 3 going out. He's out of sweepers. You got nothing. Fire 3s.
I don't think this is
The
gonna
fire
go.
3
Chaos had
down!
like, Chaos
Fire
had
3,
like
39
3,000
damage.
health.
39 damage. Missing with 46 damage. We know this Chaos has about 2,000 health. 41 damage. It's a war of attrition.
How deep into Chaos's health pool are we?
I think we're only about 1,200, and this is the last Fire 3.
Whew. That's not good.
Her
Hey,
fight
hey,
with
you
the
could
white.
end up in an RNG loop.
2 hits, 2 damage from the Silver Dagger. 2 hits, 2 damage from the Silver Dagger.
Are we?
Oh no, you let go of A! Why would you do
He's out of
that?
fast. 2 hits, 25 damage from the Silver. 2 hits, 2 damage. Missing again. 2 hits, 2 damage. Missing again. Dewey. Oh, he resets out! Oh, he had an RG loop! I
don't
think
know
he
if-
had the
I don't-
loop!
I don't know if that was a loop with
Either way, it's hilarious.
because 2 damage is just so likely it's hard to tell if that's a loop or not.
He would have been there for like 20 minutes, but it would have been the best 20 minutes of my life. Oh, I do want to note while we're talking to you guys that 4th, 5th, and 6th places are all completed, and they were 4 seconds apart. Thunderclawed finished with a 123.15, Hype Nova finished with a 123.18, and Burt Reynolds finished with a 123.22.
Yeah, a solid burst of runners coming in right after Sil finishes. So, I guess at this point, I wanted to ask, what did both of you think about the flags just like in general?
I kind of enjoy these. I don't always love zero loose item flag sets, but like they are really useful. Like they're really like I understand that that's why the reason they're in Swiss is because zero loose items means that like new runners can pick up the game and like they don't have to learn things like where every single chest in the game is. And it can be easier for people to, join their first tournament like that. And it also allows for a huge display of skill because it gives you a lot of control over when do I stop opening boxes. I can stop opening boxes whenever I feel my gear's fine. I actually had to go back to opening boxes because I didn't have enough to buy the chime. Oops.
Yeah, a lot of people picked up the chime late, so it was.
Yeah, I mean, there was no reason to get it before you had the airship.
Nope. And I think you and One Fine Day both picked it up roughly about the same time. I don't have the times, unfortunately, on my.
But yeah, what I like about these flags is that there is a strong chance that, the floater is just like off on the wrong side of the world or requires sailing back and forth the way it did, which is kind of cool. Like, there's no guarantee that, like, it's not that likely to just be like instant floater jet seed.
Yeah, I mean, it was either the quest items were on the back end of the chain or they were on the front end, and fortunately for us, and there goes Black Mage. Fortunately for us, it was on the front side, so we got to watch you guys sail around the world. It was great.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, the flags were a lot of fun. I was paranoid the entire time. Every box I opened, I was like, "Why am I opening this? I have no reason to open this." I'm like, "Oh, Dragon Arm. Oh, a ribbon.
Well,
Oh,
there
a
was a
Masa."
loose bridge there. I mean, that was a nice pickup though, with the ribbon and the Masa being next to each other.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
I did not find the bridge. Did not find that bridge. Come on.
No one found the bridge that we have seen.
Where was the bridge?
We have no idea.
We had no idea. Okay, so it was probably somewhere silly.
But I like One Fine. Ah, man, I really like what One Fine Day did with the Black Belt Red Mage. That's.
I don't know if that
Yeah.
works if you don't get the level 1 nuke.
That was a really good pickup for Fine Day with the nuke. We've got Kraken 2 being pulled, and we know Kraken 2 hits. We know this. Starts a tornado, kills Red Mage.
Yeah, if that Red Mage spell pool is any worse, that party gets super punished. Probably.
I mean, it can be worse. Like that red mage spell pool was like about as perfect as it could be.
Right?
Because you have nuke, life, exit, warp, fade, all in the first 4 levels,
Not
and heal 3,
Unrunnable zombie dragons and whiz vampires. Gotta take it. We got the fire 3s though. We can burn them down. Silver hammer not gonna do much. Rune sword can take down that whiz vampire. Healing up. Back to Tia 2. We know Tia 2 has no health, literally. Can hit here and there. Does have nuke.
So how close was I with that Kraken wipe with One Fine Day?
You basically were about 200 to 300 hit points away
Hmm.
from killing him before he knocked down both of your red wizards.
Felt really bad.
Yeah, that was super rough. Anyway, we are now joined by One Fine Day as well. Congratulations on that win.
Thanks.
We do have to talk about your party composition. What kind of possessed you to take those just those 2 light warriors?
Oh, I was playing with that strat since yesterday. I like the idea of being able to just breeze through the early game. And I was hearing on the broadcast that the spellbook was very favorable for a 2-man party.
Yeah,
But really,
you
as
brought that
long like I think you would have, I think as long as you have something like a Fire 3, Ice 3, Lit 3, even an Ice 2, I think it works fine. Quad X can also work in a pinch, Bane, Quake. So there's quite a few spells. As long as you have something in the first 2 levels that can have killing power, I think you're okay. Otherwise, you just have to wait until level 3 and hope that pays out.
And we put the ribbon on the ninja with the Mosmune, but we left him in the front slot.
Yeah, interesting choices.
And there
from
goes the
Sonic.
red wizard. So this could be bad. We got fast going up on the ninja, power gauntlet, more Invis 2, nukes starting to come out now.
Yeah, as long as those Invis 2 stacks get up fast enough, I think Sonny should be in a good place with the ribbon now in the correct spot.
Cure 4, more nukes. 10 hits, 662. This guy's not. Throw, but he kills the Maza wielding thief. Oh no! So we're relying on nukes and fades now. Nukes and fades, 114. Black Wizard takes a chunk out. We're out of nukes. We're back to Fire 3s and Ice 3s. 144. Fire 3 going out. 33 damage. White Mage. Another hit. Oh, and Sonny Wrath forfeited. Oh, no. Oh, that's a terrible way to go.
Yeah, Chaos was not friendly.
Yeah.
So how did the race feel like from an observational perspective?
It was a very tight race. It was very leads were changing back and it was everyone had their spot in the sun in the light there, and it was just everyone kind of did a high five at Titan's Trove there. So it was just a lot of good things just came in right away, but it was just yeah.
And now we're joined by Sonny. Oof,
Who's
that
continuing to fight chaos.
That was super rough.
I mean, I might as well because it's freaking garbage because I get hit through my evade and it's instantly killing my ninja. I forget to equip the ribbon on the first freaking run and get quad X'd because of that, which I deserved that one. But the second time around, that was freaking garbage.
Yeah. Chaos was a bit of a punchy boy.
Now, I didn't see Tornado on Kraken 2 the first time around, so when I saw that, I was like, I dodged a bullet the first time around. I played really horribly. Overall execution was garbage. Routing was really terrible.
Yeah, this Steve was tough to route effectively.
Yeah, we were moving around all over the place. We were having to sail the open seas here and there and go halfway across the world back and forth every time. And I mean, you did find the eye trap tile, which really was a big bonus for you. But yeah, it's just Chaos was not messing around. Neither was Kraken 2. So
Yeah, and I'm not going in for a third dive. I'm already extremely heated as is.
Yeah, I usually give Chaos 2 goes myself, and if it doesn't work out at that point, it's like, okay, we're done here.
Yep. There was no point in going for a third dive because all I would have done is I would have gone back to the eye tile, I would have ground some more, and still probably ended up with the same result, if not just ever so minorly different. I mean, yes, I could have picked up Nuke on the Ninja, but that really wouldn't have done much overall. The problem is I had no real way to be able to quick buff evade, even though I had Invis 2 on both the Red Wizard and the White Wizard. That doesn't matter. Yes, I know Wall was available at level 4, but even still, that does not protect me against the physical damage coming out from Chaos. That does mitigate quad X, but that's it.
Yeah, Chaos was. I got lucky in my Chaos fight. Because Kraken wiped out basically my whole party, and so I had a man mode, Tia, and Chaos. And luckily, I had Ruse at level 2 and the white shirt, but it was pretty terrifying.
Yeah, after I got Mazza, I stopped checking chests.
Same.
That was where I went, yeah, no, I'm just going.
Yeah. I think I did dig up the free power bonk.
I had the power bonk fairly early on, I believe.
yeah, Power Gauntlet was in the Cardia Isles.
Yeah, I got that after Masa. But
No, yeah, I did dig that up as well. That
Yeah.
was actually mid-game.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for doing the broadcast, and Mr. Broadstone for doing the restream. This was a lot of fun for a Thursday night.
Yeah, thank you all for coming out and putting on a show for us.
I'm excited. I beat Spellzap for the first time in my life. Shh, don't tell Spellzap.
Someone clip that and send it to Spellzap.
Literally.
It's already done.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Danny finishing up in 8th place with a time of 1 hour, 36 minutes, and 52 seconds. So GG to Danny for finishing that.
GG, Danny.
It was, like I said, it was not a very fun chaos, I can guarantee. I thought he had Nuke, and I'm glad I was wrong. I knew Tia had nuke, and Sonny, you actually missed that twice. So
Thank the gods. I would have actually forfeit right after that.
One Fine Day saw it. I know that much. I saw that, and well, yeah, that the carry wasn't messing around, the Kraken wasn't messing around, and obviously Chaos it wasn't messing around either. So
Yeah, carry 2 definitely messed my my first dive up, punching out both my life casters.
yeah, that was. We were curious if you were going to continue, and you did. So
Yeah,
props to
figured it
you.
was just
I would
another,
have
like,
reset after that immediately.
I figured it was maybe I could get lucky if the rest of the Topher was low absorb with the Masa and fast, and me and my Black Wizard could have got it done. But oh well, it was still a lot of fun.
Anyway, any last minute thoughts before we start wrapping things up?
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for doing the broadcast again. And yeah,
It's good to see. Glad I got to race. Sucks that I didn't get to finish, but
yeah.
Chaos can go die in a fire.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Sonny, Gene died 16 times for my amusement, so I appreciate that very much.
I was about to ask that exact question.
Yep. Gene died 16 times for my amusement, so I appreciate you for doing that.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for stepping in to do commentary.
You're very welcome. And I'm glad you got the race too.
All right. One Fine Day, any last thoughts?
No, not really. It's a fun race, but I'm not a big fan of Zero Loose.
I could tell by your
That's
routing you
bad.
weren't a very exciting person on that because you were you were moving around going. You kind of went to waterfall late because you knew where you knew where to go. You really did. You're like, I just got to hit up all the incentivized locations and be done with it. And it's just
Well, yeah. I mean, I should have done Waterfall while I was up there doing ordeals, but I didn't do it because I was low on heal potions. And
yeah. Silverfire was
done
the only person on
Waterfall.
stream they're the only ones who did it. So
Well, I mean, good for Silverfire. They did the right thing.
yeah, it was a good race all around. Everyone did a great job. So I'm not that was a very exciting race to watch. So
Yeah, and so I just want to extend a thank you again to MG Weirdo, our tracker, Mr. Broadstone, our restreamer, and Randomania for hosting us, as well as every single one of our viewers. Thank you all. You make it all worthwhile.
yeah, I have to echo that too. Thank you guys very much for that. Thank you guys for all the things you guys did. Thank you streamers. Thank you runners. Thank you viewers. Thank you Leggy for joining me here. That was fun. I enjoyed it. I hope we do it again soon.
Indeed. And I think the next bit of FFR action we have isn't until Monday.
Got the Platypus Derby on Monday with week 3.
Yeah, I don't think we've scheduled exactly what channel that's on, but definitely come join us on the Discord if you want to find out when and where that's going to be. Get your sweet, sweet FFR action.
It's an amazing game. I recommend playing it. It's fun. You know, sometimes you do get heated, sometimes you get salty at doing it. Trust me, I know. But it's a fun game all around, and I enjoy playing. So everyone should definitely come hang out with us. Great community. Oh yeah, we do have the show invitational this weekend too on Sunday, Leggy. We got the
Oh, wow. Yeah. I swear I pay attention to what's going on in this community.
I forgot about that too. Yeah, definitely go check that out. That's on Sunday. I don't know exactly what time it is quite yet, but I believe it's on I think it's on Randomania, honestly, I believe. I'm not sure exactly, but keep a watch out on your Twitch channels for that. That's going to be happening sometime Sunday. So,
Indeed. Anyway, once again, thank you all for coming out, and we'll talk to you later.
you guys have a great night. Thank you guys for joining us.